So welcome to 5 Minute Spag Bowl being spaghetti bolognese.
We do apologise to any Italians watching. This is nothing traditional or nothing as your grandmother would have made. This is our own take on it. We want to make it in 5 minutes, simple, quick, nutritious and tasty.
And vegan.
Yes!
Yes! So yeah, it should be super tasty. This is part of our 5 minute dinner series, so it's all about making healthy food accessible. This is cheap, quick, tasty,
boom!
and next level.
Okay,
rules of the game are I've drained and rinsed 1 tin of lentils. That's what I'm using. I'm also using oyster mushrooms.
We have our veg out, nothing measured out, pan ready to go. Dave has a stopwatch ready.
Yeah, so
Here we go.
you give me a drum roll. Ready,
Woo!
steady, go!
Okay, here
And
we
they're
go.
off.
Pan on.
Okay, 3 cloves of garlic.
Pan on high heat. Okay, 2 tablespoons of oil on the pan. Boom, in.
3 cloves of garlic.
In she goes. I'm gonna start grating the carrot. So Dave, I'm just grating 1 carrot. Again, it's an organic carrot. I didn't peel it. I did wash any soil off it.
Okay, 3 cloves of garlic in. I've got 1 red onion. Use whatever coloured onion you're into. I'm just using red because I like the colour.
Turn that heat down just for a sec while I grate that. I feel like I'm kind of frying my fingers.
I kind of had to put onion in it. I was debating about whether to put onion in it, but I went for it.
Okay,
so
the
we
reason
shall
for
see.
the carrot is to offset the acidity in the tomato.
Good one. Okay, so we're just going with half a red onion. I'm not going to put in the full one.
Because I don't know in 5 minutes if we've enough time for it to fully
Small
fry.
red onion. Anyway, okay, next up, I've got 200 grams of oyster mushrooms. So this is going to kind of be our meat of it.
Chop them fine. Or as fine as you can in the time you have.
Okay, we're down to 3 minutes 50.
Here we go, can we do it? Okay, heat's going back up high, kaboom. Okay, let's move this.
Okay, so you could use button mushrooms if you wanted. I think oyster are so much better. They're really worth seeking out. If you've never had them, they're very meaty, substantial, they absorb flavour really well.
They will be more expensive. Right, I'm getting a pinch of salt and I'm putting it on, mostly to break down the cell wall of the carrot so they'll release their moisture.
Okay, so oyster mushrooms, you can see I've roughly hacked them all up.
In they go.
And I use that word hack because it has been pretty rough. Okay, in they go.
Beautiful. Okay, let's get a bit of tamari in there. So oyster mushrooms, by their very nature, they're dry. There is moisture in them, and as they cook, you'll see they will release
Tamari,
it.
wheat-free soya sauce. I'm going in with 1, 2,
Beautiful.
3. You reckon 3? I'm going in there with 4.
Okay, Dave's going for
4 tablespoons,
4 tablespoons of tamari. So that's going to add a real salty umami flavour, which goes so well with these
Down to
mushrooms.
3 minutes left.
Woo!
Okay, I'm going to add in a tablespoon of liquid sweetener. So you could use anything you want. We're using date syrup. You could use agave, maple syrup, honey, whatever you're into.
This is going to help balance the acidity of the tomatoes. So unless the tomatoes are ripe from your garden and they were sun-ripened and they're sweet, often tomatoes can be a little bit acidic.
Anyway, okay, we've got 2.5 minutes left. I'm going in there with the rest of our meat.
What do you got?
1 tin of lentils, 1 tin of cooked lentils.
What type of lentils were they?
They were green, but just use whatever you can find.
Green, brown or puy will be done. Cooked, 400 grams tin.
1 tin of chopped tomatoes.
Ooh, this is exciting. Oh yeah, you can see it does start to look quite meaty.
Okay, I don't know if we're going to need much salt.
No.
You might be wondering what we're going to do at this stage in terms of noodles because we haven't put them on, or
So
spaghetti.
say a tradition. Wow, the heat off that. I got to turn the heat down. I'm burning my fingers here.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it really does. Okay, so you'll see
Smells
this
good.
one. It's quite dry. The reason why it's dry is we're serving this with courgetti. Traditionally, we would serve it with pasta. What pasta would take generally, if we're using whole wheat, which we normally do, is about 10
Take
or 11 minutes. So we don't have that time. So we're going to serve it with courgetti.
Okay, 1 minute 40 left. Okay, hang on there now. I just want to show people. So I've got basil. I've just got a small little bunch. I'm going to use the stalk as well. So I'm roughly chopping it.
Time, how we doing?
1 minute 40.
Okay, we're doing pretty good.
I'm roughly chopping some basil here.
Taste check.
I'm going to keep some of it for garnish.
Wow, nice.
Yeah,
Pretty
pretty
balanced,
good.
actually, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
give
I
it a
reckon
little-
we could go with something else a bit more red, couldn't we?
Yeah, let's go to a little more salt and black pepper.
Okay. How much
Okay.
salt?
Go
Half
with a pinch.
teaspoon?
Go to pinch. Yeah, go to a decent pinch. So
No,
we're gonna
I'm
go,
going to measure it out. Okay, I'm going with half a teaspoon.
and I'm going with a pinch of black pepper.
Half a teaspoon of salt. Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And it appears dry, but the courgetti by themselves are quite
Okay,
moist.
1 minute left.
Okay, in
Okay, in we go. We've got 1 tub of courgetti. So courgetti is just spaghetti that's been spiralized, or courgette that's been spiralized.
It's easy to do yourself if you have a spiralized, otherwise grated with kind of the side of a grater.
Anyway, we're cooking this in 5 minutes. Just cook pasta if you want. We're just going with this because we're doing it in 5 minutes.
Nice.
For the challenge! Wow!
It does look pretty
Okay,
cool.
up to 30 seconds left. 29, see, there we go. This is cruisy, this is easy.
This was very easy.
Yeah, calm, considered. I don't know if we were that calm, but kind of calm now.
Good effort.
Okay, Flinner, we ready to plate it all up?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Really does. Okay, boom, heat off. How are we doing time-wise?
10 seconds left.
Cruising it. I love when they go all curly like that. It's like a little...
Anyway, enough waffle, let's plate her up.
Okay, here we go. Tita. Kaboom.
Okay, timer going off. 5 minutes. Vegan spaghetti.
Vegan 5-minute spaghetti.
Okay, so as we said, we've got a little bit of basil, which I've kept for garnish. On it goes on top. Nice little bit of garnish.
Other ideas. Say with a traditional spaghetti bolognese, people would often use parmesan. A few other ideas to pimp it up. You could use vegan parmesan, or you could use the real thing if you're into it, whatever you're into. I'm gonna put some toasted flake almonds. Almonds. That was almonds, not animals.
Almonds.
Toasted flake.
He's
almonds.
quite wired. I'm going in there with nutritional yeast. So nutritional yeast, it's kind of like a cheesy kind of yeast, naturally made, very high in B12. So anyone out there is vegan, it's good. They'll probably know of it. Adds a lovely cheesy taste. Use any kind of parmesan or vegan parmesan or whatever you're into. But we're going to use a little dusting of nutritional yeast.
That's
Here we
beautiful.
go. Looks pretty good.
It does look great.
Yeah, it does look pretty good. Okay, so 5 minutes. Let's see what you taste.
Okay, here we go with courgette.
Smells really good.
Yeah, it really does. I like the nutritional yeast.
I'm
Like, look at that, it looks really cool. Like, the courgette looks great.
5 minutes, very tasty. Courgette. Shawnee came up with the idea, courgette, so cheers, Shawnee.
Really tasty. Like, there's a lovely juiciness from the courgette that balances.
Nice tomatoey.
Like, the tomato sauce isn't too moist. It's quite kind of dry, and there's like lots of fibre. It's really tasty. Simple, tasty, delicious, and boom!
Brilliant.
5 minute spag ball. Boom! No excuses.
Share this with anyone you think that would eat it or might appreciate it. Thank
Do
you for
check-
watching.
Check out our 5 minute dinner series. Really,
I think
really
we've done
lots
about
of
8 in at this stage, so they're all incredible, equally as incredible. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Share this with anyone that needs some dinner inspiration. Thanks for watching, and
Peace and vegetables!
Woo!